Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2023 Fall Convocation of Coppin State University. Please welcome our freshman class and new students. And ladies and gentlemen, let's also welcome with this group our senior class, the class of 2023. Correction, the class of 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming the faculty of Coppin State University. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our platform guests, the President's Cabinet and our deans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our Grand Marshal and the President of Coppin State University. And now, presiding over the convocation, please welcome Provost Pamela Richardson Wilt.
You all can be seated. There is an African proverb that states, "The strength of the crocodile is in the water." People can be very strong in their right environment. In other words, you are in the right environment. Our collective strength is in knowing that we are in the right place at the right time, that we are the imagination and greatest hope of our ancestors, and that we are the collective reality of those audacious hopes and dreams of Fannie Jackson Coppin. We are not only in the right place, we are the great Coppin State University. Good morning to the members of the University System of Maryland Board of Regents, President Anthony L. Jenkins, members of the executive leadership team, administrators, faculty, staff, students, and guests. Welcome to the Fall 2023 Opening Convocation Ceremony. I am again Dr. Pamela Richardson Wilkes, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Coppin State University, and I want to thank you. Thank you for joining us this morning on this most auspicious occasion. As the ceremonial start of the academic year and time-honored tradition of the Academy, opening convocation ceremonies not only recognize the opening of the institution for the academic year, but also welcomes faculty, staff, and students collectively back as one Coppin. Vicki Nelson states that opening convocation is the recognition of the scholarly circle of life, marking the entrances and the exits of students into the academic life of college. Intended to convey to students the importance of their educational work, this ceremony embraces and acknowledges new students into the institutional fold, a rite of passage as inaugural members, joining this community of scholars as academicians and, of course, as Eagles. Further, it shows Coppen's commitment to support you, our students, as you pursue and complete your educational aspirations, as it bookends the commencement ceremony, which marks the end of your academic career. So this is the beginning, and that'll be the end. Today, as we sit side by side, we are ready, prepared and determined to fearlessly counter whatever challenges may come our way in an effort to make an institutional and global impact on the societies and communities we serve. For some of you, today is the beginning of a journey, while for others, it is the beginning of the end for those seniors that we are also recognizing on today. So therefore, I pose and posit a few nuggets. Number one, this is your journey and no one else's. Your purpose is yours and yours alone. And therefore, you must begin strong today. Number two, never forget where you come from and what you can give back, and how you can help someone else who aspires to be like you, because that person is out there looking and waiting to walk in your shoes. Never let anyone else dictate your worth, because you deserve to be here. You are great and you are worth it. And lastly, aspire to inspire others, not to prove anyone wrong, but rather to find yourself approved. Your life is not yours, but for those who see you make it through, and that you continue to stand. And if nothing else, aspire to inspire that little 5-year-old self in you, that if you were to look at yourself now, they can say, I want to be like you when I grow up. Therefore, today, I welcome you as a part of this academic body, and you'll hear a lot of people tell you what to and what not to do. And just know, in the words of the late Nipsey Hussle, it sounds simple telling people to work hard and never quit. But to really execute and demonstrate those principles takes discipline and faith. Those are the two factors I believe separate the good from the great, the successes from the failures. Thus, use discipline with an unshakable faith that can shift culture and the action necessary to become the change you seek. All in as one Coppin. At this time, I ask that you rise for the presentation of colors by the Bear Battalion, at which time Ms. Cameron DeShield will lead the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner, followed by Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Say, and you see dawn's early, so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
You may be seated. Thank you, Mr. Shield. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge some special guests in the audience. I'd like to ask the First Lady of Coppin State University, Ms. Twinette Jenkins, please stand to be recognized. Next, with the students of Coppin Academy High School, along with their principal, Dr. Luis Lima, and the faculty, staff, and administrators, please join us to be recognized. Please stand. Thank you so much for joining with us on today. With the president of the Coppin State University National Alumni Association, Mr. Kevin Carr, please stand to be recognized. Miss and Mr. Coppin State University, please stand to be recognized. I'd also like to recognize our wonderful and esteemed faculty and staff who work tirelessly and effortlessly to serve the students of Coppin State University. I want to take this time to thank you for your dedication and service in support of the academic and student life of our scholars. If you would, please, all faculty and staff, please stand. Thank you. At this time, I invite Ms. Michaela Davis, Student Government Association President, to bring greetings. Ms. Davis.
Good morning. It is a great day to be at Coppin State University. It is an honor to stand here before you today and share a few words of encouragement. My name is Michaela Davis, and I thank you, my fellow Eagles, for entrusting me with the privilege and opportunity to serve as your Student Government Association President for the 2023-2024 academic school year. Firstly, I would like to admit how good you all have it and how amazing our campus experience this year will be. I started as a student at Coppin during the pandemic and spent most of my freshman year at home in my room on my MacBook making friends through FaceTime, unlike you today, once I became engaged and involved on campus, I began evolving into the person and student who stands before you today, your SGA president. So I challenge you to take a step today to get connected, engaged, and involved with Coppin and create a long-lasting friendship. As a Coppin State student, you'll stay up till dawn, have study groups, walk to the Eagle's Nest to get a beef patty. You may not know what I'm talking about, but you will soon. Coppin is a gem of West Baltimore. We are small but mighty, as many will say. Don't let the small part fool you. We can hold our own weight until the basketball season. Being a student at Coppin can't be put into words. It is a feeling of belonging and comfort that I personally will never feel again. Class of 2027, I want you to leave with this. You chose Coppin State University for a reason, and we are so glad that you did. Be wise in your choices. Use your talents to inspire, your voice to bring good news, and your mind to change the world. I can't wait to see what you bring to our Coppin State University. Welcome to Coppin. And one more thing. I would like you to repeat after me for, I lied. I'll be back.
Thank you. Yes, she'll be back. Thank you, Ms. Davis. Now, at this time, it is my absolute privilege to bring before you a man who needs no introduction, but I will take this opportunity to do so for those of you who are unfamiliar with him. As president, he embodies an unquenchable spirit of innovation, creativity, and provides an unequivocal level of transformational leadership that is creating not only history, but a continued legacy for tomorrow's generations. Dr. Anthony L. Jenkins became the 8th president of Coppin State University on May 26, 2020. A well-respected leader across the landscape of higher education, he is leading Coppin State University through an unprecedented era of great transformation, which includes the addition of new cutting-edge academic programs available in person and online, increased enrollment, retention, student success, and historic fundraising and research. Further, President Jenkins serves on numerous boards and has been honored by several media and civic organizations and universities for his leadership and commitment to social change and community engagement. As a part of his commitment to not only Coppin, but the greater Baltimore community, President Jenkins chairs the West North Avenue Development Authority, a legislative mandate to revitalize West Baltimore. His leadership has drawn the attention and support of high-ranking state and national leaders to campus from the governor's mansion to the White House, which has helped cement Coppin State's reputation as a leader in higher education, not a follower, but a leader. During his tenure, Coppin State has established a presidential scholarship, numerous private and public partnerships that have enhanced the education, career opportunities, and holistic development of Coppin State scholars. He has spearheaded over $120 million in capital projects, including the creation of the Eagle Achievement Center, the construction of a new state-of-the-art College of Business and College of Graduate Studies building, as well as the Fannie Jackson Coppin Plaza at the center of campus. Born in Washington, D.C., and raised between the nation's capital and North Carolina, President Jenkins is a United States Army veteran who began his path to the presidency as a first-generation graduate of Fayetteville State University. He went on to earn a master's degree from North Carolina Central University and a doctorate from Virginia Tech. President Jenkins is married to his college sweetheart, Twanette, who proudly serves as the First Lady of Coppin State University, and they have 2 daughters. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is indeed my honor to bring forward our illustrious, indomitable, and most distinguished leader, the 8th president of Coppin State University, Dr. Anthony L. Jenkins.
Keep going.
You good, Provost. You good. She came up on that 1-year anniversary. Listen, let me thank you, Provost, for that introduction, and I appreciate you taking the opportunity to ad-lib a little bit there. It's always great to have the opportunity to reflect on how your teams are making a significant contributions to the institutions that we all have a responsibility to lead. Let me take an opportunity before I officially get started in my remarks to say thank you to all of our graduates, to all of our students who are here today. To Coppin Academy, it is an honor to have you here and participate in Convocation. To our Eagles, we are thrilled and excited to have you here. To our faculty who help shape and mold these young minds to go out and be the thought leaders of tomorrow, thank you for what you do. And I am honored to be the 8th president of Coppin State University. But as the 8th president, what I do, I cannot do alone. I have an entire team of incredible people who help me every day move this university forward. And so allow me to introduce them, those who are with me on the stage. And if you would, please stand when your name is called so we can acknowledge you. The Grand Marshal for today, Dr. Vapel Robinson. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Pamela Wilkes. Vice President, Faculty Senate Vice President, Dr. Nicholas Eugene. SGA President, Ms. Michaela Davis. Chair of Staff Senate, Ms. Yvonne Oliver. Vice President for Institutional Advancement, Mr. Joshua Humbert. Director of Athletics, Mr. Derek Carter. Chief of Staff, Ms. Anne Marie Waterman. Vice President for Enrollment Management and Student Affairs, Dr. Stefan Moore. Vice President for IT, Dr. Dion Kerbine. Dean of Case, Dr. Leonte Lewis. Dean of CBSS, Dr. Beverly O'Brien. Dean of the College of Business, Dr. Sadie Gregory. And the Dean of CHP, Dr. Joan Tillman. And Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Erica Covington. Please, let's give them a round of applause. Y'all may be seated. In the audience, we have some of our AVPs, our faculty, and our staff. Let's give them a round of applause for their membership, for their mentorship, their commitment to our students, and helping play an important role in bringing these new Eagles to Coppin State University. So thank you all very much. I also, again, want to acknowledge my better half and my incredible wife and our First Lady, Toinette. Let me also acknowledge and have stand any alumni who are in the audience, any Coppin State University alumni who are with us. Please stand and be recognized. You know, when I thought about my comments, I had been thinking about my comments and what I would say to this extraordinary class. I was trying to appreciate where our university is in this moment. We are in a moment of significant transformation at Coppin, and you add value to that. And because you are bringing in so much energy and so much excitement, I was trying to convey a theme for this class that would carry you and be a part of your journey over the next 4 years. So I tossed around a couple of things and nothing really stuck. And then I thought about how you all are coming in simply on fire. You are bringing a breath of fresh air and energy to this institution that builds upon what we have been doing for the last decade and more. So for the fall entering 2023 class, your theme is Eagles Ignited. I want you to say that with me. Eagles ignited. Simply meaning that you are on fire. You are ablaze. You are Eagles ignited. And I want you to harness that and keep that with you everywhere you go. It is your theme. It is your badge of honor throughout your journey at Coppin. So students, it is my pleasure to officially welcome you to your new home, Coppin State University. You know, founded in 1900, an institution rose from the basement of a local high school and transitioned from a one-year training preparation program for African-American elementary teachers into the illustrious Coppin State University. Today, Coppin is a well-respected institution of higher education with renowned faculty, incomparable staff, state-of-the-art facilities, and a student body whose intellectual strength rivals any across our nation. And for 123 years, Coppin has provided service to our nation and our world. And we have been committed to an unwavering opportunity of expanding access to a quality education to all who seek it. Today, we are assembled on these hallowed grounds for this time-honored tradition called Convocation. It is an opportunity to celebrate those Eagles who are nearing the end of their undergraduate college careers, while simultaneously ushering in and welcoming a new generation of Eagles who will begin to leave a lasting legacy at this university. Together, we stand in this place because of those who came before us: presidents, faculty, staff, students, and alumni who possess the boldness, the vision, and the resolve to go against the headwinds and move this institution forward in the face of insurmountable odds. They sacrificed, led, and had an ignited passion for equality. Now it is your turn. You now have a responsibility to add value to this community of scholars, to respect the traditions, history, and diversity of this university. And during Convocation, we also stopped to pay our respects to our namesake, Fanny Jackson Coppin. Born into slavery in 1837, her freedom was later purchased by her aunt. And in 1865, Fanny Jackson Coppin graduated from Oberlin College, becoming the second African-American woman in our nation's history to earn a college degree, and the first African-American superintendent in the United States of America. Fanny Jackson Coppin's shadow of academic excellence is long and serves as a great example for us to draw both strength and inspiration. Today, Fanny stands at the center of our beautiful campus, greeting all new and returning students every fall and every spring. In her left hand, she extends a diploma to all who seeks transformation through education. And inscribed on her base is a personal message for each and every one of you. She is a powerful and constant example of optimism, courage, dignity, grace, and wisdom. You know, abolitionist and orator Frederick Douglass once stated that education means emancipation. It means light and liberty. It means the lifting of the soul of a man into the glorious light of truth, the light by which a man can only be made free. Fanny Jackson Coppin and Frederick Douglass both understood education could ignite a transformative change in the quality of one's life, and that being educated was not just a privilege for some, but a right for all. It is through this perspective that your decision to attend Coppin is going to change your life for the better. Each of you made a great choice in selecting this university. Now, your future rests on the good decisions that you will continue to make over the next 4 years. I want each of you to take a moment and appreciate where you are and how far you have come. Then I want you to use your inner voice and tell yourself with great confidence, I belong here. And although you did not arrive to this point simply by your own ambitions, this is your time. This is your moment. See, the faculty and the staff and the administration of this university, we believe in you, and you matter. And your voice matters to us. So over the coming years, we will shape one another, and you will help ignite and shape this university. See, at Coppin, we have long believed that going to college is about more than just grades, but it's also about being in a place that sparks new knowledge and ignites our students' potential, where learning never stops, and every student, regardless of your lot in life, is afforded life-changing opportunities. We see our university as a place where you discover who you are, who you will become, and how to make sense of the world and your place in it. See, we are currently living in a world where many of us are not comfortable enough being uncomfortable. Many people are afraid to share their opinions because they fear and they are terrified of being canceled or vilified. Some become defensive and angry when their ideas are challenged. Many are afraid to make mistakes, take responsibility for those mistakes, and to learn from those mistakes. But this is what I want. This is what I need. I want and I need you to help ignite an educational environment on this campus where the most crucial conversations about the most important issues facing our world can occur. I want you to help me transform Coppin into a living laboratory of human relations, where different opinions are welcomed, challenged, and debated. A place where we can explore our beliefs, change other people's minds, and even more importantly, change our own. So what will be the challenges of the next half century? It is the future that holds knowledge that has yet to be created. But know this, whatever the challenge, whatever awaits on the horizon, it will be you, Eagles, that are prepared and ready to meet that need and transform that environment for the greatness of our state, nation, and world. See, here at Coppin, you are expected to be fearless dreamers, relentless thought leaders, and daring visionaries. You are expected to pursue a greater lesson of learning within the classroom, in the research laboratories, on the field of competition, and in the community. During your time at Coppin, I want you to commit yourself to higher ideals, sound integrity, and unwavering character. I want these values to rest at the core of your decision-making, your engagement, and your behavior as a scholar on this campus. I am looking at a cohort of students with limitless potential, untold possibility, and a level of greatness just waiting to be exposed. I am encouraging you to test the boundaries of the possible by going beyond them and pushing above your intellectual and creative limits. I want you to know that at Coppin, we are committed to your success. And we are committed to making sure that you succeed at all costs. See, listen, many of you are away from home for the first time. Some of you are in a new environment, and you will be around new people. As a cohort, you come from 35 different states, the District of Columbia, and 30 countries. Eagles, you will inherit the most diverse generation we have ever had. Therefore, you can ill afford to live, work, grow, and study in a vacuum. It is imperative that you interact with those who look differently, think differently, and come from different places. You, as future thought leaders, will find it difficult to work, lead, and interact with those that you have not taken the opportunity to learn about and to get to know. You will be in classes with challenging professors, and in some cases, living with unfamiliar roommates. In the face of this uncertainty and struggle, instead of running from uncertainty, instead of avoiding challenges or bowing out to the face of fear, I appeal to you to find, appreciate, and embrace the opportunity in these moments. See, it is in these moments that you will strengthen your self-efficacy and empower yourself to excel in all aspects of personal endeavors. I challenge you to ask yourself, how can I grow from such experiences? What is life trying to teach me in this moment? As Eagles, I want your compassion to be ignited for your fellow Eagles. I want you to have one another's back, help each other learn, and know that we are bonded by a shared decision to support one another through humility, respect, and intentional inclusion. In your first semester, you're going to grow far greater than you could ever imagine. The gifts you bring to this community of scholars are as equally important as the education you seek. See, it's important for you to understand that education here at Coppin is interchangeable. It flows across and throughout every corner of the university. You are not just here to absorb information, but rather you are here and expected to be an active participant in the shared governance of your education. You are to embrace every educational moment and take full advantage of every opportunity to educate your professors, your fellow Eagles, your peers, and your colleagues about your lived experiences. See, this is a fundamental principle of a first-in-class education. And between now and the time you don your cap and gown and walk across that stage in 4 years, you will enter multiple reasons and situations that will challenge you to consider quitting. It is during these moments that I want you to ignite within yourself a level of determination that rises above your doubts. Over the next 4 years, I want you to avoid taking the path of least resistance and promise yourself that if you are willing to look not for the easy way out, but to attack head on the issues and challenges before you, you will evolve into a person that you will not recognize. It is in this moment, in this space, and in this time that if you are willing to push past obstacles, if you are willing to push pride aside and ask for help when needed, if you are willing to fully appreciate the transformation that we are going to take you through, we will help introduce you to the scholar you will become. And when the two of you meet, that will be a profound transformation. Throughout your journey, you will be expected to do better, be better, and want better. Throughout your journey, it will be up to you to accept and embrace this intellectual and physical metamorphosis. If you commit to being all in, at the conclusion of your time here, you will leave Coppin with an education and a foundation that prepares you to conquer whatever life may throw your way. Over the next 4 years, this will be a time of great discovery and curiosity. You are not here to find a major. You are at Coppin to find a purpose, one that will ignite and motivate you. I want you to enjoy your time at Coppin. Trust me, these 4 years will move quickly. Get out there, find where you fit in. I want you to allow yourself to meet new people, experience new things. Allow yourself to be nurtured, challenged, and supported. What Coppin will give you, you will never be able to repay. She will give you opportunities and life experiences that will shape your future, strengthen your self-confidence, and give you friends and memories that you will value all the days of your life. I want you to explore our beautiful campus. Take advantage of the social opportunities. Cheer on your fellow Eagles at athletic events. Attend a theatrical performance. Join organizations that reflect your interests. Stay fit in our recreational center, or join one of our intramural league sports. Listen, there will be challenges ahead, but we together will get through them. I want you to know that I will be one of your biggest cheerleaders, and I look forward to cheering you on and getting to know more about each and every one of you as I meet you about campus. To the administration, the faculty, and staff, let's continue our rise to excellence and make sure that we do our part as one Coppin, one team. It is a phenomenal time to be an Eagle. It is a phenomenal time to be at Coppin State University. We are in a season of tremendous opportunity and optimism, and I invite you to join me in meeting this moment with courage and confidence. Eagles, your presence on this campus brings me great joy because I am honored and I am excited about the journey that you are about to embark on. Remember, this is your time. This is your moment. You are Eagles ignited. So with Fannie Jackson Coppin as our guide and the spirit of our mission pushing us like wind, let's ignite the future and commit ourselves to attaining that which is in our grasp. I welcome you to Coppin. I thank you for being here, and let's go have a wonderful year. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, President Jenkins, for your timeless yet apropos words of inspiration and wisdom. Now, at this time, we'll begin the ceremonial presentation to all of our new students. And I'll ask Ms. Davis, if she'd please approach the podium to lead the members of the class of 2027 in the Convocational Pledge. Please, all new students, would you rise at this time?
Okay, class of 2027, open your pamphlets and it'll be on your right side. The Eagle Nation Promise. So read it along with me because I know you all are so able. I hereby promise, okay, to be a loyal and contributing member of the Coppin State University community, to abide by the Code of Community Standards, to foster a responsible environment for learning and living, to display behaviors that respect myself and the dignity of others, to strive for excellence in all that I do, to seek broad, holistic college experiences and uphold the highest academic integrity, to respect the rich history of Coppin State University and seek truth and purpose in all of my actions, to do my best to realize the full potential of my unique personal gifts and abilities, and through leadership and service, work to make my community and world a better place. Thank y'all.
At this time, I'm going to ask my colleague, Dr. Stephon Moore, Vice President for Enrollment Management and Student Affairs, Ms. Davis and the President Jenkins to join me up front to present the class of 2026 with their pens and officially welcome you into the Coppin State University family. So, you all have your pens that you received at the door.
Class of 27.
Oh,
27.
class of 2027. My apologies, I'm sorry. But you got me straight. All right. If you would, please remove your pens from the plastic covering. Typically, you would wear this pen on the left side of your shirt, closest to your heart. For today, we're going to ask if you would please pin the left collar of your shirt. And this is one of those times where if you need some help, rely on one another. They got it right there. She's helping one another.
Make sure we have to make sure we tell them to turn to the person.
Yep. Is everyone pinned at this time? I heard no.
Okay.
I am going to ask at this time, if you have not received a pen, we will make sure that you receive one before you exit or as you exit. At this time, I officially welcome you, class of 2027, into the fold of Coppin State University. You may be seated.
Awesome job.
Oh, thank you. As we close our convocation ceremony, I'd like to take this time to thank you for joining us in this celebratory experience. It is our hope that you all have a wonderful 2023-2024 academic year that is productive and full of excitement and engagement. I'd also like to thank the members of the Convocation Committee, and I would ask at this time if you please stand to be recognized. They're probably still working. I'd also like to thank Mr. James Austin for providing accompaniment and serving as pianist for today's ceremony, Ms. Cameron DeShield, vocalist, Ms. Michaela Davis, SGA President, time printers, all of our faculty and staff marshals, student hosts from the Honors College, and everyone who played a part in today's ceremony. And most importantly, thank you for sharing your time with us on today. At this time, I'll ask if you would stand for the singing of the alma mater, after which we request that you refrain from movement until the platform guests and faculty have recessed from the auditorium. We also ask for all new students to please remain seated. All new students, please remain seated in the auditorium for a class photo. And the marshals will lead you accordingly. Please rise for the singing of the alma mater. Enjoy your day and join us outside for the fun and festivities for the clubs and organizations fair that's happening immediately follow. At this time, enjoy your day.